Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Ray from iPhoneRepair.com, and I did something really stupid today. Normally, when I connect my iPhone to iTunes, it'll pop up and ask me if I want to install the latest version of iOS to my device. I normally just choose download only, but not to install. Well, today, for some unknown reason, I have no idea why. I don't know if it's because I was tired or what was going on, but connected my iPhone to iTunes to go ahead and back it up, and it popped up the message on the screen. Did you want to install the latest version of iOS to your device? And I clicked yes, and now I have iOS 5.1 on my iPhone 4, which is really not cool because I definitely know that an untethered jailbreak for 5.1 is coming soon, but it's not here yet, and I hate having a tethered jailbreak only. It's really inconvenient. So I want to go back to 5.0.1. As you can see here, it is clearly 5.1. So, like I said, it really sucks. So, normally what you would do is you would connect your device to your computer via USB, and you can use a tiny umbrella to go ahead and downgrade to the latest version of iOS. Well, this worked before, but with newer versions of iOS, it's no longer an option. Apple added some extra security to the IPSW files. It basically signs them and puts a particular added security feature. I don't remember it off the top of my head what it's called, but it's definitely an extra security feature. Before, you used to be able to just go into Cydia, Tiny Umbrella, and set the host for Cydia. So it says set Cydia on exit, and then you would go ahead and put your device in DFU mode, connect to iTunes, hit Shift Restore, and select the old IPSW file that you wanted, and then you would be able to downgrade your iOS to the previous version, because it would be Cydia's server that iTunes was talking to and not Apple's server, and Cydia's server would sign the IPSW file. Well, that's not the case. Normally, I'd save my SHSH blobs in Tiny Umbrella, but for some reason, I did not. I have no idea why. As you can see here, the highest I have is 4.3. So, definitely don't have iOS 5.0 or 5.0.1 on here, so pretty much I'm screwed. The only place that I have my SHSH blobs saved is on Cydia, which is the problem. How do I get those blobs from Cydia onto my computer so that way I could try to use iFaith to downgrade my iPhone? So basically, there's a way to do that. You'll want to go ahead and jailbreak your iPhone on iOS 5.1. It is a tethered jailbreak. Once you've jailbroken your iPhone, you'll go ahead and launch Cydia. And if that'll ever come up. Display recorder was the last thing I was using because I needed to record or screen capture my screen. So anyways, you want to go ahead and tap on search, and in the search you'll want to go ahead and look for SHSHIT. It's a nice little app that basically will allow you to save your SHSH blobs, and you can also download your blobs from the Cydia server, which in this case pretty much saved my life, because without those blobs I would be screwed and stuck on 5.1 until an untethered jailbreak came out. So anyways, ISHSHIT, search for that. Go ahead, in my case it says modify because I've already installed it. In your case, you'll go ahead and hit install. Then you'll want to go to the application, and it'll show your chip ID, model, firmware, via Cydia, and then manage SHSH. In this case, on firmware, we're going to go ahead and tap that. And I want to look for iOS 5.0.1. As you can see here, this lists all the SHSH IDs that Cydia's ever had for my device. Anyways, 5.0.1, check via Cydia, and then you'll go ahead and click on Save in the upper right corner of the screen. In my case, I've already done it, so I'm not going to do it again. Once that's saved, you'll tap on Manage SHSH. You'll tap on your SHSH file. It'll open up an email, and you will want to go ahead and send that email to yourself. And send that, it's on its way. I won't do that since I've already done it. So the email has been sent. Once you receive the email on your computer, you want to go ahead and save that file from the email to your computer. Tiny Umbrella actually has a folder on your computer where it saves your SHSH blobs. That is under Computer, C Drive, Users, and then you choose your name. In this case, Chris, which a lot of people don't know my first name is Chris. And then you want to choose the .shsh folder. And as you can see here, here's my SHSH blobs that I got from SHSH and that I saved to my computer for iOS 5.0.1. Alright, so moving in the right direction, we have that. Next thing you want to do, as we mentioned before, if you haven't done so, is you'll want to go online and you'll want to search for iFaith, download that application, launch it, and then once you launch that, you'll want to go ahead and choose build a signed IPSW with blobs. Then you want to browse for the SHSH blobs cache. It should default to your .shsh folder. If not, navigate to that folder and then choose the SHSH blob you want. In this case, it's 5.0.1. Then you'll browse for the IPSW file. You can download it if you don't have it. I've already have it on my computer, so I'm just going to browse to the folder where it's at, which I think it's in my iPhone folder, maybe. No, downloads folder. Select file, hit open. iFaith will go ahead and start to verify. Once it verifies it, you'll go ahead and click on build IPSW. This process does take a moment, and basically it'll build a custom IPSW file that you can then restore in iTunes. So it'll put it somewhere on your desktop once it's done. Right, so it says it's done. And as you can see over here, here's my custom IPSW file. Then tells you want to put your device into DFU mode. So this is pretty much, I want to say, idiot proof. Basically, your iPhone's connected to your computer via the USB cable. You do as it shows on the screen there. Press and hold the power button. If your iPhone is on, slide to power it off. And then once it's off, you go ahead and press start. And you follow the on-screen directions to put your device in DFU mode. So tap on start, and then once you hit start, you'll then press and hold the power key for a few seconds, and without releasing the power key, you're going to press and hold the home key for a few seconds. Alright, once that's done, you can release the power key, keep holding the home key, and wait for a few seconds. Alrighty, and it's putting our device into DFU mode, and as you can see, it says the device is in now PWN DFU mode. To go ahead and open up iTunes, hit Shift Restore, and then you want to browse and select the custom IPSW file that iFaith created. So we're done with iFaith. Go ahead and close that out. I'll go ahead and open up iTunes. Where's iTunes? There we are. Did I click on it? Yeah. Excuse me. Alright, so it says detect an iPhone recovery mode. Hit OK. Go ahead and hit Shift Restore, and then go to your desktop and select the custom IPSW file that iFaith created. And basically from here, it's going to communicate to your iPhone and go ahead and get your iPhone all set up and ready to be to have the IPSW file installed to it. And again, this part is probably the longest part of the whole process. It does take a little while, so just be patient. And while I'm doing that, I can actually use my Galaxy S2 here to capture a video of what is going on the iPhone screen. So what you'll see is, you'll see the Apple logo for a brief second, and then after the Apple logo, you'll see the iFaith logo, which looks like this. And you can see that the progress bar is there like it normally is when you're installing a firmware to your iPhone. So you'll see the iFaith logo and the progress bar, and that lets you know that it is installing the IPSW file. Alrighty, and storing iPhone software, so we're just moving right along. Almost there. And again, I'm sorry to make you guys wait through all this. Alright, so it says that it has been restored. So you want to go ahead and tap on OK. And then on your iPhone, it'll then boot up to the start and or setup screen, which is what you see here. Go ahead and slide to unlock. You can see here that I'm getting service. It's searching. I'll get AT&T and 3G. There we go. Alright, and as you can see here, definitely have iOS 5.0.1 back on my iPhone 4. So basically the moral of the story is, now you know that you do still have hope if you updated your iPhone to iOS 5.1 and you didn't save your blobs in iFaith or in Tiny Umbrella. You can still use SHSH. So go ahead and get your blobs from Cydia to your computer and then use iFaith to create a custom build and then get your iPhone back on 5.0.1. Once you have that done, you can then go ahead and use Red Snow to do a untethered jailbreak on 5.0.1. This is Ray from iPhoneRepair.com. Thank you very much.